People come up to Zipporah and I all the time and say to us, you are the luckiest people in the world because you get to drive cars all day for a living.
All day, and
correct?
I hear it all the time, yes. And sometimes it is challenging because, well, we get to drive practical cars.
Because it's challenging because this isn't really our target market. I mean, I don't know. Have you got kids?
I definitely don't have kids. I'm not sure about you. I don't have any.
Not that I know of. But MPVs don't fit into our wheelhouse.
Yeah.
So it's kind of challenging because now we've got to try and think creatively about what makes this car so good.
What do people like? Why do people want to buy this car?
Now, I know for you, styling and looks are critical.
Yes.
An MPV normally doesn't tick that box, but I was on the launch of the original Ertiga down in the Eastern Cape. This one, night and day, way better.
In these segments, it's actually very hard to get looks just right. You know what I mean? You can end up looking like a bit of a fridge, but I think with this, they've actually gotten it right. It looks amazing. It looks, stylistically, it is appealing.
If I owned the Ertiga, I might keep my phone on come Father's Day. What I hate on ours, and I know you like it, is that stupid chrome
I love that. I think it just accentuates. It's like makes it happening a bit. Especially because I told you it's so hard to keep these cars attractive. So I think that it's a little
more bling.
I think those chroming elements on the side do add a little bit of zhuzh and aesthetic. What does Marius know?
You know what my favorite part of this whole vehicle is? The rear end. It looks square up, very much like a Volvo. It's got that with that light detailing. It's cool. What's significant, less about the styling, more about the interior, is that this car is way bigger than the first generation. It's longer, it's higher, and it's wider, and that's going to really make a big difference when we get inside.
So the added benefits of this car is that it's got more space. I mean, it's spacious up in here, and
Why so serious? I thought you were going to abuse me that you've jammed me in the back of the Ertiga.
That is exactly where you belong. How is the room back there?
Can I tell you, I am actually really impressed because, sure, I'm 6 foot, I'm sitting quite comfortably legroom wise, head height is good. This oak, in the back, third row, legroom, headroom, no problem.
For a guy as tall as Marius to be able to sit as comfortable as he did,
that deserves 10 out of 10. And you can be cool, have a look. Air vents, very nice in the back.
controllable as well, yeah.
Yeah, so I will probably get some airflow sitting in the third row. You know, another nice thing for me is proper big cup holders in the rear, and for you, you've got the big bottle cup holders in the second row.
I've got it over here on the side, yes. And what I would have liked is a USB in the back, but maybe I'm pushing it a bit there.
The other cool thing is, I mean, obviously you can flip all the seats forward, then it's massive. I mean, 199 litre boot with the third row up. It goes up to like 2,800 litres of workable cargo space.
That's luggage galore for the whole family, so that actually makes it quite a spacious car also in the rear.
I'm all grown up and I'm in the back of a car. Lovely.
Exactly where he belongs. So we're finally inside, getting to test out. We've spoken about practicality and functionality of this car. So
blown away by that.
Blown away, I think. We're pretty impressed.
Wow.
So is the ride as impressive? I think, 77 kilowatts, 138 Newton meters. For what it is, I really think this offers a good quality compliant ride.
Yeah, look, I mean, it's an all-new engine and they've certainly bumped up the performance. I quite enjoy it. We obviously in the 5-speed manual, there's an option of a very old-tech 4-speed auto. Engine, not bad, works really well with the 5-speed manual transmission. There's a 4-speed auto. I'd probably stick with the manual. You get more punch out of that engine. We're on a really bad bumpy road and it's super compliant.
It really is. It actually absorbs those bumps really well. I would have loved to have sat in the back and see what the ride is back there, but I think it actually is quite well.
Okay, what irritated you?
The screen. The screen is such a tease. It is such a tease because you're initially thinking you're getting this big 7-inch screen and literally it's not.
Yeah, no, that was quite clever packaging on there.
But it actually looks good. I think it really looks good. I think for styling, I'll give him an A for that. That sound obviously doesn't say it's the most expensive, but it definitely does look appealing.
But it doesn't feel like it's going to rattle and squeak. It looks like it's really solidly put together.
Yeah.
My favorite design feature is the way they've pulled the air vents as a feature straight across the
Exactly.
that dash and that split level. It looks really, really
nice
good.
styling.
It's a nice interior, man.
I quite enjoy this car. I think it's quite an impressive.
Eh?
I'm surprised.
And yeah, we started this whole thing saying, you know, the challenge with what we do sometimes is we've got to find things to say about cars that aren't in our wheelhouse.
Most definitely.
Nice to be surprised.
But hey, here you are, Suzuki Ertiga.
We're like a happy family.
We just need like 3 kids in the back.
Well, we've got a cameraman. Say hello. And the joys of making TV. But from a scoring perspective, I feel like if I had kids and was doing the school run, I'd give this a mark out of A's or B's. So,
A for practicality, A for space.
engine, a B+.
It does what it needs to do and it drives actually well. It's compliant on the road. I think as a full score, I would give it a good solid 9.
It's the price that makes it so good. Starting at 215 grand, up to 240 odd, 255 if you do go for the auto, makes it a really competitive offering. I think the Ertiga deserves, in this segment, brilliant, a really good 8.